Have you ever wondered, why is it that some people smile even when their life seems full of struggle, while others who have everything, wealth, relationships, success, still feel empty inside? Why is happiness so unpredictable? One moment you're full of energy, the next you're drowning in overthinking. One day you're laughing with your friends, the next you're lying awake in bed, your heart heavy, your mind spinning. What's the real problem? Is it the world outside? Or is it something within us? Let me ask you something personal. Do you sometimes feel like you're chasing happiness, but the moment you get close, it disappears again, like sand slipping through your fingers? If you nodded, even slightly, then this video isn't just for you, it's about you. Because in the next few minutes, we're going to explore something deep, something powerful, and something that might just change how you experience happiness for the rest of your life. We're diving into the timeless ocean of Buddhist wisdom. Not religious rules, not abstract philosophies, but practical, heart-touching, life-transforming teachings that will show you how to stay happy no matter what. Yes, no matter what. Even if you're facing heartbreak, even if you've lost your job, even if your life feels like it's stuck in a loop. These ancient Buddhist insights don't promise to change your circumstances overnight, but they do promise something far greater, a way to find peace within yourself, a method to stop depending on people or outcomes for your happiness, a practice that will awaken a calm joy that no one can take away from you. Let's start with a truth most people avoid. Happiness that depends on the outside world will always be unstable. You see, life doesn't care about our plans. The job we thought was secure can vanish. The person we trusted might leave. Even our own bodies can betray us. So if your happiness depends on these things, you're not safe. You're not grounded. You're not free. And Buddha knew this. Over 2,500 years ago, under the Bodhi tree, he discovered something simple, yet extraordinary. The cause of suffering is not life itself. It's our attachment to how we want life to be. Let that sink in. We suffer not because of what happens, but because of how we react. We suffer because we believe things must go our way in order for us to be happy. But here's the shocking twist. The less we cling, the more we smile. The more we accept, the lighter we feel. Now, I know this sounds too simple to be true, but stay with me, because what you'll hear in this video isn't just theory. It's tested by monks, verified by psychologists, and proven in real life by people just like you. People who were once broken, anxious, lost, but who learned to tap into a source of inner joy so steady, so pure, that no breakup, no failure, no chaos could take it away. Wouldn't you like to have that too? Before we go deeper, let me tell you something your mind might resist hearing, but your soul has been waiting for. Happiness is not a destination. It's not at the end of your to-do list. It's not waiting after you lose weight, get a better job, or find your soulmate. No, happiness is a skill, and just like any skill, it can be learned. It can be practiced. It can be strengthened every single day, starting now. The Buddha once said, "Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened." Happiness never decreases by being shared. In this video, I'm not just sharing information. I'm handing you a flame that was passed down from monk to monk, teacher to student, soul to soul, for over 2 millennia. And now it's your turn. Imagine this with me. You wake up tomorrow morning, but instead of immediately checking your phone or rushing into stress, you sit still, you breathe deeply, you remember this simple truth. I don't need to control everything to feel peace. Then even as life throws little chaos your way, traffic, emails, deadlines, you move with grace. You smile more, you react less, you feel grounded. And even if someone hurts you, you don't collapse. Because now, you've built a home inside yourself. A place where happiness doesn't come and go, it lives. Not because life is perfect, but because you've stopped chasing and started being. Wouldn't that be a beautiful way to live? That's exactly what we're going to explore together, step by step in this video. So here's what's coming up. The Buddhist truth about why your mind creates suffering and how to stop it. The 3 types of happiness, and why most people are addicted to the wrong one. Powerful techniques Buddhist monks use every day to stay calm, joyful, and emotionally free. A simple practice you can start tonight that trains your brain for lasting joy. And finally, a Zen story so touching, it will stay with you forever. But I have a request. Before we begin this journey, take a moment right now to set your intention. Close your eyes for a second, breathe slowly, and ask yourself, am I ready to stop chasing and start living? Am I ready to discover a happiness that doesn't need anything outside of me? If your heart said yes, then stay with me. Because what's coming next isn't just a video. It's a path to calm, a path to truth, a path to the kind of happiness the world cannot give, and therefore can never take away. Welcome to this sacred journey. Welcome to Wisdom of Sparks, where ancient Buddhist wisdom lights the path to modern peace. Let's begin. Let's awaken the happiness that already lives inside you, because you deserve to stay happy, no matter what. Section 1. Understanding why we suffer. Before we can truly understand joy, we must understand what takes us away from it, suffering. Buddhism doesn't treat suffering as a problem to be avoided. It treats it as a teacher, something to observe, learn from, and even bow to. The Buddha's first teaching after enlightenment was this: life is suffering, dukkha. But why? Because we cling to pleasure, to people, to outcomes, to our ideas of how life should be. The moment something doesn't go according to our expectations, we feel pain, not because the situation is unbearable, but because we resist it. We say, this shouldn't be happening to me. I should be farther in life by now. They should treat me better. This gap between reality and expectation is the birthplace of suffering. But Buddhism shows us that if we release the expectation, if we let go of the mental tightness, suffering dissolves. Let's take a real-world example. Imagine it starts raining during your picnic. You have two choices: complain, get irritated, and ruin your day. Accept the rain, laugh it off, maybe even dance in it. The rain didn't change, you did. That's the secret. We don't need to control life. We need to change how we relate to it. Section 2. The 3 kinds of happiness. Most of us are trained to chase what Buddhism calls sensory happiness. A delicious meal, a compliment from someone, a shopping spree, a weekend vacation. There's nothing wrong with these, but the problem is they don't last. Once the moment ends, we fall back into craving, wanting more, feeling empty again. The second kind is conditional happiness. I'll be happy when I get the job. I'll be happy when I lose weight. I'll be happy when I meet the right person. Again, it's not wrong to have goals, but if your happiness depends on them, it becomes fragile. Now, the third kind is what Buddha truly taught: non-attached, unconditional happiness. This is the joy that arises from presence, from gratitude, from being fully alive in the now, without needing anything extra. This is the kind of happiness that monks radiate even in silence, even in poverty, even when the world is falling apart. This is what we're here to practice. Section 3. Buddhist techniques for lasting inner joy. So how do we shift from unstable happiness to unshakable joy? Let's dive into the core practices. Mindfulness meditation, vipassana. This practice teaches us to observe the mind without judgment. Sit quietly, focus on your breath. Watch your thoughts like clouds without attaching to them. Over time, you realize you are not your thoughts. Metta loving kindness meditation. Close your eyes, say inwardly, may I be happy. May I be peaceful. May all beings be happy. This practice literally rewires your brain to radiate warmth and kindness. Impermanence awareness, anicca. Everything passes, good and bad, pleasure and pain. When you truly realize this, you stop clinging. And that creates space for peace. Gratitude reflection. Each night, write 3 things you're grateful for, even if it was just your breath, your morning tea, or a quiet moment of peace. Right view and right intention from the Noble Eightfold Path. Begin your day with an inner promise. Today I will see clearly. I will not let emotions control me. I will act from love, not fear. Section 4. Let go or be dragged, the Zen principle. There's a famous Zen saying, let go or be dragged. Imagine holding a rope that's tied to a horse running wild. If you keep holding on, it will drag you. If you let go, you're free. That's what our thoughts do. Our past, our grudges, our regrets. We keep holding on to them, and we get emotionally dragged. Buddhist wisdom says, drop the rope. You don't need to forgive because they deserve it. You forgive because you deserve peace. You don't have to control your past. You just have to stop living in it. Section 5, the story of the two arrows, emotional pain versus mental pain. The Buddha once told a story to his disciples. When an ordinary person is struck by an arrow, they feel pain, but then they shoot themselves with a second arrow by saying, "Why me? This is terrible." And that second arrow causes more suffering than the first. The first arrow is life. The second arrow is our mental reaction. You can't always avoid the first, but you can stop the second. Section 6, real-life transformation, a story of Aaron, the broken executive. Let's take a real story. Aaron was a successful executive. High salary, luxurious apartment, but completely empty inside. After a divorce, job burnout, and a panic attack, he finally gave up control. He took a break and went to a Buddhist retreat. There he learned how to sit with his emotions, how to stop resisting pain, how to anchor in breath and presence. Today, Aaron isn't rich in money, but he's rich in peace. And that peace is something no market crash can touch. He realized happiness isn't about adding more, it's about needing less. Section 7, how to practice daily, a Buddhist joy ritual. Here's a daily practice that can change your entire mental state. Morning, 5 mins. Sit quietly, breathe, set intention. I will meet this day with peace and presence. Midday, 2 mins. Stop whatever you're doing. Feel your feet, feel your breath. Smile gently, say this moment is enough. Evening, 5 mins. Write what made you smile today. Reflect, what did I cling to today? Can I release it? Sleep in gratitude. Repeat this for 21 days and see what awakens in you. Section 8, Buddhist quotes that shift your mindset. Let's end this part with powerful quotes from the Buddha. Peace comes from within, do not seek it without. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. Now take a breath, a deep one. Let the silence surround you for a moment, because in that silence is the truth you've always known but often forgotten. You are already whole. You are already enough. And your happiness is not hiding. It's simply waiting for you to slow down and see it. The world will keep rushing. The storms will still come. But now you have an anchor. Not outside, inside. Because happiness is not a destination, not a prize to win, but a way of walking through life. Lightly, mindfully, gratefully. You don't need to fix everything. You don't need to have it all together. You just need to wake up each day and choose one small thing. Peace over perfection, presence over pressure, compassion over control. So the next time life feels heavy, pause. Put your hand over your heart and whisper, I am here and this moment is enough. That's where happiness lives, not in some far-off dream, but here, now, inside you. And that's the truest freedom, to stay happy, no matter what. Thank you for walking this path with wisdom of sparks. If this journey touched your heart, don't forget to like, comment, and share this with someone who needs light. Your joy is your gift to the world. Until next time, breathe easy and be well.